waterproof Bluetooth speakers on my cat's backpack. I think it sounds good. So, Romeo, I brought my Frisbee. Got my address on it right in case I lose it because these things happen. It's all charged up though. I returned Benjamin Netanyahu's new book at the library the other day, but it was at the book drop, so. So I'm thinking that by the time I go mountain biking with Romeo, I get this idea where the camera's inside of the backpack. It's like a Sherpa pack, and it's got screen doors. I mean, several ways to open up. It's got this little purge section on the side of the, on one side. So he's got his greenie treats in there and his leash. And I always make sure he has his harness on because, you know, if for some reason I needed to use the leash or something. So I volunteered for the Sausalito Fall Arts Festival a number of years ago. I went to the Lions Club. And this is my shirt for volunteering. Right? It was fun. I'd do it again someday. I saw that Def Leppard is going to be in Japan in November. So it's a waterproof Bluetooth speaker. I haven't tried listening to it underwater though. I mean, obviously, it's a really kind of thing that comes to mind. I'm sure anything is possible. It would be fun. Probably more for like water resistant, but listening in the rain. Make it rain. 6K. 6K. 30 frames a second. I like this thing. The Game Sod camera. Tom Cruise, Tom Hanks, Tom Cruise. Tom Hanks came out with a new book, so it's on Audible. Started listening to it. It's the making of another motion picture. So there's 2 parts. On the top. And
silly and very disappointing. I never got
yeah. 6K in 30 frames a second.
backstory.
So it's beautiful. 7 minutes and 14 seconds. I even got some new
Over 5 years back,
batteries.
I got a message on my voicemail from
like 2 of them with a charger, and that was not more than $25 or anything.
this no-nonsense woman asked me to call her back.
So I also bought about $51 of obsidian, this big black sphere of obsidian the other day when I was down at Apple Park, south of Santa Clara. And I just don't know. I mean, I'm going to weigh it and see how much obsidian that is, but it's like black and probably about 3.5 inches. Radius, the diameter. So I don't know how transparent obsidian is, but I'm assuming that, you know, can be sharper than surgical steel. So it's like some point, right? The obsidian is transparent. So apparently, if you look up the anti-hero, you just Google it, right? It'll tell you that that is Clint Eastwood. Hello. And as far as I know, there's this whole definition of an anti-hero. He's a Republican.
When I told him I'd seen his entire filmography, he accused me of blowing smoke. When I rattled off many salient points from his movies, he told me to shut up for me. At that time, he was immediately speaking about music and the transformative years of the 60s going into the 70s. When bands evolved from matching outfits and their songs by invasion. The stories from my book were full of very personal things. Even though my era was 20 years after what he was legally,
So there have been
unheralded jazz kind of
Native Americans
the stuff that happens in live music
in the Bay Area for about 10,000 years, supposedly. That I got a nice book out at Point Reyes the other day. A magazine, huge book, $25 book. It's got Chief Marin, supposedly in the 1800s. Marin County, Ethel and Throckmorton.
that he wanted to know. He offered me money for my book. The non-exclusive rights for my story, meaning I could still
Yeah,
sell the exclusive.
we could learn about Thanksgiving and eat cranberry sauce before someone's got to go.
rights to my book than I did selling copies of it. Bill went out to film kept up with me. Calls, typewritten letters, missives of wandering prophets, feelings at the moment, the inevitability of war, jazz like mass, frozen yogurt flavor. With what topping? I wrote him back in front.
I bet there's going to be such a thing someday, right? National Donut Day. So I've never seen the movie kind of a movie I hate. I've never seen the movie.
Walking out of a movie is a sin. I'm guessing
Well,
the U.S. Postal Service
maybe I'll just watch Mission Impossible alone after it's released. And obviously, I would watch it all the way through. Ethan Hunt. I mean, what are you gonna do?
Movie director was inviting me to see the making of a movie. I peeped film studies, but I never witnessed one being made.
Mint.
In Solo City for the
You've seen this one before.
You said something I have always thought, Bill.
A dog.
Sure, some movies don't work. Some fail in their intent. But anyone who says they hated a movie is treating involuntarily for a human experience like a bad red eye out of LAX. The departure is delayed for hours. There's turbulence. It scares even flight attendants. The guy across from the office, they can't serve any food to clean from. See what makes the thing over. You can wait back. But hating a movie misses the damn point. You say you hated the 7th birthday party of your girlfriend's niece or a ball game that went 11 innings. Baseball you can say for fascism, extreme broccoli that's gone cold. The worst anyone, especially we who take fountain, could ever say about someone else's movie is well, there's no to me, but after I found it pretty good. Damn if don't, your faint praise, but never.
Ah, Maserati. La Ginestra. I spilled a glass of wine there once. 1993. So it was the summer of 1993, right? And I was eating dinner with somebody I know. And I spilled my red wine. You'd make a UB40 song. I don't think that's right.
What are the chances?
So Bob Dylan sold a harmonica for $60,000 a couple weeks ago, right when Gordon Lightfoot died. So he's a public figure.
I saw the first public showing of the Telluride Film Festival. In January.
And The Little Mermaid was released recently. I haven't seen it yet, but I'm sure I will watch it all the way through. Or maybe I won't. You just don't know. Backgammon. I forgot I have a cat with me. Does that mean I have to know how to play? In my backpack. It's Romeo. Tom Hanks has a new book, so I've got this waterproof speaker.
Laughing our heads off with one of the most beautiful women in the world and her moody bodyguard. A cellar full of secret.
Well, where do you want to go?
Cat's telling you what to do?
Supposed to. It's only so often you let people win, right? That's not a real gravity car. It's like I mean, it's supposed to be what it looks like, right? Just what would a gravity car be like? You have to have the rails and Mount Tamalpais and replica. Supposedly, like it says there, right? So I just love Mill Valley.
Bonkers at Roselle instead of Gucci spills the beans. That's when I look at my watch and say, oh, damn, I'm late for that marketing meeting. And both the interview. Those people look at the Northern Lights as having been designed. If they saw how we movie orphans do our job, they'd be bored, silly, and very disappointed. I never got bored. Disappointment? While hanging around the making of a motion picture? Okay. Pictures of all that one seems to be rather. There was always a good conversation. Because most of the movie making was spent waiting. The question, how do you prompts our very personal and probable stories. Each saw the worst of the best. When I said this to Am, the subject came up about writing. When making movies through life. I was going to bear witness to so much of the creativity, vision, service mission involves our fun on the project. What if I were to write about it all and publish a book? Would your boss be enraged by that idea? Chucking off the set?
El Paseo.
Cowboy, he said. Why do you think you are here?
Bar entrance.
Self-serving, like going to Canal. Much as owed to all who talked with me of the they were they shared not just what they do.
Poet and the Bench.
Their names appear.
I wonder what that is.
It means they have seen what I've written and either approved it
About the Poet and the Bench.
I went back to many of them again to clarify what I thought I could see, what they had told me of their own
So I haven't listened to Bob Dylan since 1994. I think I lost my bracelet while I was ski racing. Woohoo! Paramedics. Go Mill Valley. Madison Realtors. You live up there? You live up there? You do? Like right up there? Oh, that's nice. Is the wall still painted gold? It's like the staircase, then a shower on the south side, all the way at the top with the window and the sink. Then maybe it was 1993.
No, I mean
It must have changed it.
Yeah.
It was that one right above the La Ginestra, top corner?
Okay. Yeah, I don't know if that's painted gold.
Is that your place though? Oh, do you know? Oh, I'm just curious.
I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, go to La Playa,
Yeah.
up above Sammy Hagar's place.
Okay.
Mill Valley. I'm not going to say it right. Phyllis's Burger. Okay, MILF Valley. Figure there aren't even any. I'll probably be a vegetarian for like 1 million seconds. It's like 2.5 weeks succinctly, but I just don't know where to begin. Or when. I mean, obviously, this is a conundrum for some of us human beings on the planet Earth these days. You're like, are we there yet? Bart's 51st birthday is going to be this summer, so that's Bay Area Rapid Transit. It's like every second of the day until I want to be a vegetarian. Right? Nathan Barteau is a vegetarian for 1 million seconds. Okay, and so that's like 2.5 weeks. Exactly 2.5 weeks. Now, does that mean I'm actually a vegetarian, or I don't know. Be like no discussion, right? Lose weight, buddy. Someone's gonna be on YouTube someday. Be like, oh no. So I hear the mountain plays pretty good. Into the Woods.
In his 3-decade run of films, Bill was firmly to the envy of many. In the win column, save a couple of social performers and the one unmitigated disaster, Albatross.
Albatross.
Bill now developed his own.
It's like a very good NATO commercial, actually. In Estonia, they have NATO has F-35s. They're $100 million.
A solo full of sound had been a relative pleasure to ride, and in the engine truck.
Aircraft, so it's current ones. I used to call them the Lightning model. I mean, I'm 48 now, so obviously, if the Estonian Air Force has F-35, you know, we got the patented lift van module. Romeo. And anyways, the story goes that they can lift up and sit down vertically. They've got a transformable cockpit. These things are awesome. Faster than, I think, you know, F-16s, you go like Mach 1.65 as their top speed. So they're pretty fast, you know, not like NASA fast. Supposedly during Artemis, they're going to be going 22 miles a second. That's a church, right? It's on Jimmy Kimmel the other night. So I'm getting some Q-tips in Amazon soon. I have my medical equipment, hydrogen peroxide, a whole bottle of it just in case. And 4x4s, less expensive than I had anticipated. The cost, right? It's like $4 for 50, 12 ply.
DC would give you anything
It's like
under
the bare necessities.
You don't see a glut? Dynamo will back up a truckload of cash and drop it on your driveway if you said yes to one of their ultra movies.
So back in the day, it would be like Halloween, and somebody probably left a real mannequin in the middle of the street. And that's when, you know, in Halloween, somebody would like be driving down the street and they would drive over the mannequin in the middle of Halloween. They'd, oh my God, no one's there. So, I don't know. I mean, my next year's Halloween costume, this year's Halloween costume, it's like Friday the 13th is going to be November, I think. The second Friday the 13th in 2023. So I'll start thinking. I mean, last year I was clearly El Diablo. You know, my whole devil mask costume, and I got this staff with this plasma sphere that was all glitter ball and everything. I was thinking more like a single-celled organism. You know, like a gnat thing. It'd be like an anti-cancer bubble popper or something. You know, just like some like phantom dry bit piece of Halloween costume guy. And he'd be like the Christ Messiah. Okay. But you can't really do anything about it, right? Because he's so ultra tiny small that no one really knows. Gardner Street. All right. I'm going to cross the street. Hey, the Tower of Babel. Coit Tower, 1925. Firefighters and Indiana, Indianapolis, Indiana. Wishart Hospital, 1975. So my obstetrician takes his gloves off right now. Here he had big hands, but he's still alive in the future.
Like most boys his age, Robbie Anderson, who would be celebrating his 5th birthday, the 11th of September, reading every morning.
September 11th.
Start his kindergarten schooling after the Labor Day. But already knew
Pop quiz. Who sings the piano, man? Hello.
His father would already be off to the shop with his mother, so their breakfast was toast and the fun stuff out the trees in the backyard. Robbie wanted to taste coffee to find out why grown-ups drank it. His morning tasks were to put his own dishes on the counter, see the trash pail needed in, give a good sweep to the floor of the steam-room court,
Romeo, we can go rock climbing at City Hall. One of his pastimes recently. I think he likes it, but get a little fog on the lens there. Let's see. It's hard to say. But
and leave the house through the screened-in porch. In order to keep the spring closed. The only furniture is a short edge with a small gap.
aloha. Hello. I have fog. My lens cap's all fogged up. Tom Hanks has a new book. It's a big, it's like 16 hours maybe, 2 parts. I get a free book on Amazon, my membership. And I have the, hello. Hi, Tomas.
The radio could be turned on.
a
Before you'll pass through the gap.
napkin,
Robbie's mother, Lulu Burns, had worked out
like a
this
paper
routine
napkin.
with Mrs. Burns and Lowe,
Olivier,
for it allowed a slow wind.
aloha, allô, voulez-vous boire quelque chose? Good to see you, man. The Olympics are in Paris next summer after February 29th. It's a leap year.
Some of those women were raised at home. So Lulu, thank God, and the rhythm man.
Hey,
Sir,
how are you?
how are you doing?
Last time I saw you, you were trying to play my steel tongue drum.
Oh,
A better job than I did.
cool, man.
Are you going to go to the Olympics next summer in Paris?
The what?
The Olympics are in Paris next summer.
Oh, nice.
So they're going to charge $100 to fly people around in a drone.
Wow.
In drones. So you can go like to Versailles, wherever the
Oh, wow.
horses are. Okay. Play water polo. So my cat. See you later, man. So Tom Hanks got the Purple Heart during the Obama administration.
20 plus years later, Lulu Falls became Lulu Anderson on January 18th.
I don't know if Alex Hanold is going to do free solo again, but I wonder if he can. It's like on his Twitter, he was talking about board games today with his son. So I have watched. I'm a free solo fan. I mean, obviously, some people, you know, it doesn't really like some they're kosher. That's Romeo. I'm trying to decide if he wants to be out of the bag, his backpack, you know. Okay.
He worked at the Flying
Well, we took a walk. We're outside. One thing I don't know. If I ever went to see a movie that I hate, and the second thing I don't know is how many dead-end streets are there in San Francisco. So there's like Harlow, that's a dead-end street in San Francisco. Check it out. There's
plenty of Canuck boys to do that. He knew the United States would when needed in war. And
Noble. Noble on Grant Avenue is a dead-end street. So that's two things, two dead-end streets that I know in San Francisco. Do you want to go to the Equator? We can get some coffee. Mr. Kitty. Mr. Lovey. Coho.
Pearl Harbor was attacked on December 2nd.
Contemporary fine art. Lando, Mill Valley. The goods. Hello? Is it okay that I have a cat in my backpack?
Yeah, it's okay.
The Equator? There's any stickers? Oh, doggy treats.
Yeah, we have stickers right here.
Good. I have one on my turntable. So I want a cup of coffee,
Okay, for here.
large with cream and no sugar. That's it. Two stickers.
Good to
Right?
go.
Yes. In a paper cup.
Okay. I think sugar's over there if that's okay.
Well, yeah, that's well, half and half, right?
Is that it for you?
Yeah.
Okay. That'd be $3.75. Would you like half and half in it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Continue. Custom tip. 23-cent tip. It's like, oh no. Email. And
Here's your coffee.
thank you.
And then
Where's the
sugar's over there.
fan? Okay. We've got coffee. So anyways, I think the thing about the USS Indianapolis is, you know, it's at the bottom of the Pacific Ocean. And apparently there are like whole rounds of, what would you say, rimfire ammunition from the battleship that are like still there right now. I mean, it's amazing. You could salvage something and like be, that's history, right? I mean, obviously. La Ginestra. Yeah.
Needed a full week to make his way across post-war. With the best success of his civilians. The 4th of July, 1947 had come and gone. Bernie was in the parade, once again riding up on the Air Corps float with its brick of the show twinning at the top. His old uniform not yet tightened up.
I don't know. I think I wanted cream, so it's really not that far.
Doodle and the kids waved to
Half
him
and
from
half,
a corner
right?
spot on the sidewalk in front of Clark's Drugs.
I think she said she was.
Storefronts down up in the same
Oh, it's there? Half and half.
The celebration
I love
of
Moab.
171 years of
It's a wonderful place.
gone on all day.
Okay, Romeo, it's almost over.
The parade, Junior Chamber of Commerce barbecue, with a cake festival, a band.
Not okay with me. I think it was like Trump toilet paper. The last time I saw that was just, I don't even remember. Lose track of time or something. That's not okay with me.
That morning, Ernie had food out of the house. Robert was gone. Nora was in the house.
I've got my carabiners, Romeo. I mean, obviously I can hang it from the tree, but
River took a blue willow mug and saucer and poured that most satisfying next from the pyro percolator on the stove. With the help of Elsie the cow, Lulu took her coffee big with a teaspoon scoop of sugar. His wife poured hers. Ernie took his coffee black and strong. Lily in the bowl, credited his to Joe with defeating the Axis founders. Given an hour, such stuff would melt and porcelain cup, eat away the square. Robbie, Lulu called, bring in the newspaper, would you? Robbie was always so lost in his coloring that she knew she had to call after him twice. Robbie, paper, please. Of course.
So
she's
which
got
way
it.
out of the
I
bag
almost
is it?
forgot.
So I was
I
trying.
said to herself.
She hasn't used this way before. Okay, we've got the greenies.
Lulu heard the front door opened and closed. Then Robbie appeared in the kitchen, unfolding the paper. Can I have the comic strips again, Mom? In the last year, he'd gone from mommy to mom, crossing from baby into boyhood that rendered a tiny rip. Of course. The comics were on the inside back page of section 3, and with them, Robbie skidded back to his crayons and tablets in the living room, where he would copy and color Blondie, Barnes Google, and Dick Tracy, not bothering with the words in the dialogue. Oh, the Lone View Herald was the morning published and printed by Aaron Pence and the former Merchant's Bank. Lulu gave the press their commercial fee. But it came in the afternoon from Reading, up north. There was no time to sit in the paper. The baby would be done napping, the house had to be straightened up, and dinner. Ernie read home from the shop, his stocking feet, his steel toed work boots unlaced on the floor beside the lazy boy, savoring 2 successive cans of Ham's beer, pondering the state of the free world. He finished the paper just as Robbie had set the forks, knives, napkins, and spoons right when Lulu put the food on the table. Television will not be in the house for another 9 years, by which time the third Anderson,
Okay.
Stella, at age 6, was talkative, bossy, and one to change the channel. Lulu had the Morning Herald all to herself.
I left my frisbees in Mill Valley. Time to figure it out, right? So, I don't know if my frisbees are going to be there, but I left them on the post park. And I was thinking about a guitar. Originally, the BC Rich electric guitar was the Warlock, but now, so it's Beef Rich himself passed away in like 1998. Could be a little off. I just don't know. So we could play this game. It's called That's Not My Social Security Number.
Soul brothers to Lucille Burns Anderson fled. Was he being held in the Hobart City jail? And another half-second clip of the man dying. In the song, New Bielsa, behind bar, hard bare bread, clean cup of soup. Moving into the house telephone in front of him, and Lulu have known each other since they were children. Since the Silversons were their fathers had always held much together. EK and the older twin brothers, Larry and Lex, and the translates to both Lulu. It's like most producers have never quite been reached the living house more to June. The Silversons were never more religious than having one special dinner on the Mount called Easter. Lulu brought her regular guests. They put up a Christmas tree, rearranging Jesus in the still, his parents supported EK and her family without neighborly civility. In this far, and Larry was given a garden. Months later, all savings from the surprise this battle of flesh somewhere over the months. Capping off that horrible stretch of time, Lulu's father, Robert Paul Sr. Mother's frail covenant, ready to pull them out of remaining afraid.
Survey says.
Extended her husband to walk in the front door. But as is the case in this world, some good and godly.
They are there.
Brainerd purchased the fall printing works for Woodcock. Ernie served in the war out of harm's way. Little
My
Robbie
Frisbees
his
are
baby
still there.
Lucy's remote as ever. Here, Lulu's little brother, Maureen, turned out in Pacific. And she was alone with a kid back at home. Black coffee defeated Rockford, Lucky Strike, and the friendship between EK and Lulu.
I could turn it on.
Few people in town had more than a single telephone,
Press the button.
and that phone was usually near the front door. A call would have to ring a number of times before someone could get to it.
The brightness.
But EK made a point
And
of
the
picking
timer.
up her jangling receiver quickly so
So
as
the-
not to wake her husband George, who worked the night shift at the Westinghouse light bulb plant. His habit was to come home at dawn and read, falling asleep on the Davenport, the living room. Not
So
falling on the phone.
what happens is
Did you see the paper this morning? Lulu, too, whispered into the Bakelite handset.
it goes. Like in case I lose it, right? It'd be better at night though. Cozy LED.
It's Bob's
8 modes, motion sensors. Get dizzy, right?
brother. What in heaven for? Simon Cowell answers on the second ring with his trademark greeting. Western Union. That'll be 30 cents, Lucille, but that's not your town. Lulu did not notice that her son was up in the corner, standing in the opening between the front wall. What does that mean, Mom? Custody? The phone rang, burning before picking up. Lulu managed to smile at her door. Why not go play now? It's not 10 on the clock yet. Almost hurrying through. Robbie was gone like a breeze.
Forgot to turn off the frisbee.
Dear heaven, that is
$35.
Bob. Is
I forgot to
upstaging
turn
you.
off the $35
I got the
frisbee.
paper in my
With
hand.
your robies inside it.
Now? They don't have a clue. Ruby sat down in the phone chair with his little table, absent-mindedly taking out pencils like a message. Listen to telegram. Hello? He's standing there. Ruby took the writing long flowers, cursive X's, eventually covered the page. A worried pencil point. Maybe Bob needs a break. Sit tightly. I said, hold paper yours, when he wakes up, come over. You and I are going to smoke. He said, Lulu had a sudden desire for a long period of roughness. Last winter, Ernie had sworn off cigarettes after a long vicious bout of stripping. So Lulu quit too. She also kept a hidden plan in her sewing kit. Get it out for e-kit. Lulu went to her bedroom. She had already stripped the morning
Big
sheets.
wave bench.
Her husband sweated as he slept.
So we went to the car wash today, the Blue Wave in San Rafael, Romeo and I. And now the car is cleaner.
Letters from her old friend, gal pal who was married at Disneyland, were in mismatched size stops held together.
A white lab.
They were losing elasticity. As a record of the youth,
Pussycat.
form letters from MGM Studios Hollywood and response to fan mail that he meant for the eyes of
Well, that's a cute dog. Is he cat friendly?
movie stars.
Pushing it, right? Maybe not. Looks like a white lab to me. What? It's just a camera. Yeah, listening to a book.
Now aging upright,
How are you?
aside
Nate. Good.
kept separate from the others by a paper clip.
Ivan?
Isaac.
Isaac?
Yeah.
Nice to be pretty dog.
Thank you. Yeah, he's almost one.
He's a puppy.
Yeah, he's almost one.
We used to breed golden retrievers, so I love this place. There's a stage right over there. So Mill Valley Fall Arts Festival, right?
It's on right now.
In the fall. What?
The arts festival is going on right now.
In the fall. Mill Valley Fall Arts Festival. So the oldest book in that library, 375 Throckmorton, I asked him a couple months ago, is 1809 book about plants.
I was in a truck
I love that library.
What?
I love that library.
Yeah, I know. I used to go there all the, actually I go there all the time.
And it's seats happening.
Well now. That's good. Hand out water right at the top of the steps. Make sure nobody loses consciousness.
Got a hole in my gut too. So I'm drinking
Oxygen.
a walk as long as I take it easy. The USMC says I'll be laid up for a while, but I'm still their property. I guess Uncle Sam still wants me. There's a fellow in here with a case of no kidding. The guy is an agate. He's still a Marine too.
So I almost saw Robin Williams at the Throckmorton. We were standing in line for a while there. Bobcat Goldthwait, though, I mean, he was. I did see he scattered Robin Williams' ashes. The theater where I saw Robin Williams was Berkeley Repertory Theater with my mother. So he was wearing pink shoes and talking about his issues, I think. What if your boat doesn't have any screws in it?
When his father expanded Falls Printing Works into a going concern,
Well, we all have egos. Fair is fair.
flyers, invitations, their bulletins. Time he turned 12, he was at the shop most days after school. There was only air that his father paid him a salary of $2, then $4, then $5 a week. Which he loved. Collecting the greenbacks in first in a cigar box, then to the bar. In his years at Union High, Bob had but one girlfriend, Elaine, the self-confident young woman. Beginning with the second week of the crazy Latin class, giving Bob no option. Elaine arranged for Bob to empty the cigar box vaults in exchange for her brother's very old Ford. All that rust? He had the oil-leaking bucket of bolts running before he had a driver. There was a joke going around, which Bob was sure to have heard, a comment, that it was a good thing the Japs had bombed Pearl Harbor.
It was a army green Audi Quattro with MD ski license plates on it. Apparently that guy is a skier, right? Obviously. So there's the clean car, right? I mean, got this Yosemite sticker. I've never used the key to open the trunk. It's just the remotely, right?
Dog whistle smells in these pages is meant to communicate that was then,
Well,
and back then, Germans were usually called Nazis, not say Krauts or Luger. As it was, Bob did not object
that's pretty much the end of the walk.
or anybody else.
Let's see what happens here with the cat, because obviously. Hello? Yeah. Ooh, an hour. All right, buddy. I am so sorry that you didn't get to walk around, but you look awfully comfy cozy, so. Right? Tell me you're okay. Yeah, got a new reflective collar, right? Mr. Lovey, 6K, 30 frames a second. Yeah, it's Mill Valley. Hey, So, before it dies. Okay. There you go. Do you want it? Screening? No? No? Yes. Got the squash Romeo ball there, so we'll see what happens here. My Chabot Space and Science Center squash Romeo ball. Where?
Oh my goodness, your cat is so cute.
Thank you. Okay.
Can I? Is it okay if I try?
Running out of batteries, but I'm making my movie for Romeo. This harness comes from Tahoe. You got. Okay.
What's her name?
That's Romeo. He's an Aussie cat. Story is he comes from Travis Air Force Base. His sister and him, he's clawed in the front. And he has his papers and his, but he's a rescue kind of because there's a Humane Society. So we had Romeo and Juliet
Oh,
tell.
goodness.
So Juliet, unfortunately, his sister, he's not very old, didn't make it on the 30th of last month. He's sad. Fortunately, so Romeo is 9-inch nails.
Oh, yeah.
I saw Trent Reznor in San Francisco a couple years ago. I went to the yeah. He was at Bill Graham Civic Auditorium. Only time I've been there. Well, he's 9-inch nails, right? I didn't stay for the whole show though.
Oh, yeah.
Crazy enough, but I sometimes that happens. You know. Hey, Mr. Friendly. He's a happy kid. Figuring out this harness thing. I mean, it could be better. It fits pretty good. I think you just got to get used to
Yeah,
them, right?
yeah.
Because obviously. Yeah, there you go. We got a car wash. We went through the car wash today. The Blue Wave in San Rafael. That's the cheapest place to go.
Oh, yeah. Great.
You guys go to TAM?
Yeah.
I went to TAM. Did you? I played water polo, so
Sweet. Yeah, water polo's huge.
I was a ski racer when I went to TAM. So I'd go up to the mountains and
Oh, where did
ski
you
in the
race?
winter. That's Squaw Valley.
Yeah.
Ski team. That's Palisades now.
Yeah.
Mr. Kitty, what are you doing? Yes, he just needs to get out.
You're a little lover. You're so.
They've got the baths now with the waterless shampoo, so he stays nice and clean. Obviously. Uh-oh. He wants to jump.
Goodness.
There you go.
How many times has she been outside?
I started taking him out last summer, so it's been about a year now.
Aw.
Got a lot of outdoor cats in this neighborhood.
Well, I was up on Mount Tam in February, and I was talking to the fire station because fire guys, they said there are five collared bobcats on Mount Tam at the time.
Yeah, that's right.
So and somebody got bitten by a rattlesnake yesterday in South Bay area. South.
Really? That's not good.
A boy.
Oh.
There you go. we're gonna go home now before you get sidewalked. It's 2023, buddy. You can't just hang out on the sidewalk. It's Mill Valley. There you go. Well, actually,
Thank you so much.
oh yeah, you're welcome.
Have a great day.
Thank you. Yeah. He gets to go to Tahoe, right? I took him up to the snow.